brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have them yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Hello, everyone. Sorry for that long transition there. We had some technical difficulties which we were sorting out, but how about we start with our usual entrance?
What's up, besties?
Welcome back to Bestie
Banter Bonanza. We're bet,
The takes are hot,
and the vibes are just a little chaotic.
So today we've got some range.
We're starting things off with Firestarter
The original,
and the remake.
breaking down all fire powers and differences between them.
You scrolling is
Sorry.
like getting in the way of me reading.
Sorry.
You need a touchscreen bad.
Sorry, guys.
Then we're jumping into Silver Bullet,
Unleashing chaos with Maximum Overdrive,
slowing things down with Stand By Me,
and wrapping it all up with The Running Man.
plus the remake.
With 2 brand new movie reviews from 2 animated films released in theaters this year.
So yeah, this episode is all over the place in the best way.
Psychic powers, killer machines, coming of age moments, and a full dystopian chaos. We've got it all.
So grab your snacks
Get comfortable.
and grab a drink to start for our new drink review before we get all fiery.
So think back to those who have gone to Disney and had the very famous Dole Whip.
We have the Pineapple Orange Whip by Arizona Company. We do not have one
With us.
with us,
Oh, sweet. That's great.
but
We do remember the taste, and I did write everything down.
Yes.
So how about you go first?
I will say this, the can was really pretty.
Yes,
to start
it was
off with.
gorgeous.
It was like a pineapple orange whip sickle thing.
It was really weird. I didn't really care for it.
The taste was very underwhelming.
Yes. I had my hopes up for everything, and it killed the hype.
It was overhyped.
Aw, your cat's there. That's awesome. Happy to hear that.
Hi, Mama Miley.
So I don't know what they were trying to capture with that, but that definitely was not it. The taste was sweet, but confusing and odd.
Like, it wasn't too pineapple, and it wasn't too orange.
It was too
kinda
milky and sweet and weird. Like someone tried to fuse it into a peach ring. I just didn't like it.
like,
We are doing well.
it wasn't even like the taste. Like, I couldn't really taste anything.
Exactly. We actually have the podcast as a bonus today because we left work super early because I was dead ass tired. And she's not feeling all that
I'm
great.
not 100% sorry. I'm going to be coughing a lot, you guys.
Yes. Yes, he would.
Yes, quite so.
But we do have another taste. There it goes. Ice Cream Sundae by A&W. I went to the city last night with my mom to drop off my sister at my uncle's house because my sister's spending the night there. So figured get a drink on the way back home. Mom even bought it for me, which was nice. But that's why I'm dead ass tired. So a little ASMR real quick. If I can get this. There you go.
Crispy. I can smell like the chocolate syrup. Tweak it out. I love it. Oh yeah, I can definitely smell the chocolate. I don't think she quite knows how to feel about it.
No, I don't.
Do you need another sip before I take a sip? Because I'll probably have to take 2 or 5. I don't think that helped.
Excuse me. I don't know what my face is doing.
Miley, that is her taste testing. Yeah, pretty much. No, she's in La La Land.
No, because
Oh, this is making me scared, ladies and gentlemen.
just drink it. Like,
Nope.
it's like if cream soda had a baby with off-brand Hershey syrup. Not even Great Value. It's more off-brand than Great Value. But like,
Oh, now I'm scared for my Sprite with grenadine.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, gross.
I mean, I definitely taste like the ice cream S they had going.
I think they ruined it with the chocolate.
It doesn't help you don't like cream soda.
Well, but it...
It tastes like they made cream soda into a float, trying to be a sundae, with Hershey syrup and Neapolitan ice cream as the base. Like, it's a lot. I'll tolerate it. It's really weird. But anyway, now we've got that Princess Palace with a little dessert place and all those wild rides with that out of the way. How about we go and take a fiery trip to where chaos thrives? In Firestarter.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, what is your overall rating of the original Firestarter from 1984?
I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
Like, there were aspects where I was like, oh, wow, this is actually pretty good.
For a Drew Barrymore movie, yeah. Sorry, I'm going to be tweaking out this entire podcast because I'm drinking this.
All right. Does Firestarter feel more like horror, sci-fi, or superhero origin story?
It's more like sci-fi to me, honestly. Oh, the burps are weird.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. She's full-blown tweaking out right now.
How did you feel about Charlie? Like, more sympathetic, scary, or both? It's a 1984 Stephen King movie with Drew Barrymore.
I felt more sympathetic.
Same.
Like, I think, at least in the original, she was more terrified of her powers until the end.
Yeah. It's a very young Drew Barrymore. It's like, I want to say around E.T.'s time. When did E.T. come out? Yeah, so this movie came out in 1984. E.T. came out in 82. So if you're a Drew Barrymore fan, I would definitely give this a watch. You get to see more of her skills as a young child. So I would say go for that. I cannot disclose where we watched this because this was one of those undisclosable apps. So,
but I will say this, for her being as young as she was.
Do we know how young she was? When was she? Hold on.
Like.
Excuse me. 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. She was 7 years old. So I think that movie, being 7 years old and having to act in that, I'd say she was very, very well done. Mm-hmm. And I don't hate on this, Miley. I am not a Drew Barrymore fan. But it was good. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. With that being said,
like, I was even impressed with her in E.T.
Yeah, she was 9 in that.
Like, it's hard for little kids to have that much range.
Mm-hmm. So the weird thing is, like, it's not that I don't like her. I'm gonna get so much hate for this. To me, she just has a punchable face. I don't know why, but for some reason, I have like that urge to just, like, for some reason,
like, I don't.
It's my violentness in me, I guess.
Like, she isn't one of my top favorites, but I don't hate her.
Right.
Did her powers feel believable and intense, or a bit dated?
I will say dated and intense considering it was the 80s because some of that fire looked very fake.
Okay.
But other than that, they were pretty intense. Like you saw in the movie, she was like dripping with sweat when her character had like a power burst. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, that's very fair. Okay, we'll see. Miley, I can give you a story about that one. One of my ex-boyfriends wanted me to dye my hair blonde. I'm a natural brunette, a very dark natural brunette, I might add, to where it looks black.
Yep.
Especially if I need to wash it.
Yep.
He also wanted me to get blue contacts.
Nope.
So I could look like Taylor Swift.
Nope.
Yeah. I don't have any problem with her music, especially her early stuff.
Like the country.
The country, plus, I want to say it was the 1989 album.
Okay.
With Shake It Off.
Okay.
Like, those are my favorite albums of hers.
Agreed.
Oh, he did, but for a stupid reason. Yeah.
I tried to change one of my exes for the better, and then his mom told him he needs to get back on it. He was smoking, and I was making him quit, and he was turning to an ass bag, apparently, by her opinion. So he started smoking again.
Like,
yeah. With the movie, though, did the father-daughter relationship carry the emotional weight of the movie?
I think so.
Especially in this one, it did very nicely.
And especially at the end.
Oh, yeah. How effective was the Shop as a villain? Menacing? Generic? Blah.
Eh.
Okay, well, that was an option, but I'll say That, yeah, I agree.
Miley, I couldn't agree more.
That's why I'm a single Pringle.
Same.
Actually, no. Single Pringles are sad and pathetic because if you open that Pringle can, you see a single Pringle, you're going to be sad.
This is true.
I'm an extra large chocolate bar because that's not sad. Alone by myself on the rack. No peanuts, nothing. Just myself.
Yeah, but see, I would be caramel filled.
That's fine.
Because we all know my issue.
Yes, you caramel addict. Which,
John Rainbird. Creepy, compelling, or underwhelming as a villain?
He was creepy. I don't know who that is. Is that the guy who shoved his hand in a Pringle can and like got it stuck or something? I almost just missed my face and this almost went straight down my shirt and onto my pants.
Which scene stood out the most?
I would have to say where Charlie reacted to John shooting her dad. That was really fucked up.
I agree. But I was also glad that she was like, you know what? No, you guys kept me away from him.
Yeah.
When that's all I wanted.
Yep.
Was my dad.
That's rude.
I'm a little girl.
Yep.
And you guys got me in this weird ass facility.
Yep.
And I'm all by myself. Like, you dickholes.
Yep. So, speaking of, like, her powers, how did they hold up, the fire effects?
You know what?
That's weird. You just broke her brain.
Okay.
Did the fire effects hold up?
For a cheesy 80s film, obviously the technology wasn't that great. Literally looked like she was shooting comets out of her, like, in
Sleep?
the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that was
Like,
fucking weird.
but for what they were trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
and once when the flames were actually there,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't rate this my most favorite, obviously.
We can't rate our most favorite movie until the end of our Stephen King review.
Well, yes,
That's why I have
I
reviews
know,
going.
but in the grand scheme of things,
yeah. So did the pacing keep you engaged, or did parts kind of drag? For me, they dragged.
some parts dragged. It leading up to when they got to the shop,
Yeah.
I felt like it was more like build up for that.
Yeah. I think that was too big of a build-up, honestly. Like, just say we're there.
What themes stood out most? Control, government abuse, parenting, or something else?
I would say definitely parenting because of how he, like, responded to his daughter, and that's all he wanted was see her, and she wanted to see him, so vice versa. So a good parenting relationship plus a hell of a lot of abuse because they were manipulating. Like, no, well, not manipulating, I don't want to say. They were like, no, you can't see him. Oh, we'll do it after this. Oh, we'll do it after this. Oh, we'll do it after this. Bitch, let me fucking see who I want to fucking see.
Right.
Stop dragging it on. And then manipulation of a child was something else that I saw because they're unfortunately very moldable and easy to manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh, I'll take you to see your dad. How about you do this and you can go see? No!
That's how she feels, ladies and gentlemen. Is Firestarter underrated? Or does it fall short compared to other Stephen King adaptations?
If it wasn't the 80s, I think it would be better. But I do feel like the Stephen King of it, for sure.
All right. Let me get the link for the next one.
Yep. Sounds good to me. So, that's the original Firestarter. The classic 80s vibes, big emotions, and a whole lot of flames. But, let's see what happens when we take the same story, put it through a modern lens. Does the remake turn up the heat? Or...
I never transitioned.
Oh, shit. It's alright.
Oh my god.
Does the remake turn up the heat or burn it out? So we'll see. Hopefully we don't have to do too much with the
Yeah, because all I'm getting is
chat, and that's fine. So go ahead and put that picture up. Drag it over just a teeny baby bite a bit. There we go. Hit transition, and we are good to go.
All right. Overall rating for Firestarter that came out in 2022.
I will say 7.
Same.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check that out after this and before we go to dinner tonight, because we got some din plans going on.
All right. How does the remake's tone compare to the 1984 version? Darker, flatter, or more modern? Modern?
It gives like a darker-esque feeling to it, but it is for sure modernized. At least I think so.
Same. Like, the other one, like, it started off, they were trying to get to the airport.
Yeah.
Like, there was no, like,
Backstory.
hey, here's why we've gotta...
Yeah, it gave more meat to the story. And it gave more of like a, this is why this is happening. And it gave us a better setting, which is what I liked personally.
Mhm.
And Zac Efron was in it.
Mom.
So,
which is something you guys will learn as we go through these movies. We like there to be a lot of meat
Yes.
to the plots,
Yes.
even if it's a remake.
I like a meaty movie.
One of our like all-time favorite Christmas movies, which we will probably get into this holiday season.
Yeah, I think, granted, we will be doing that vacation mode for our streaming. But I think, this is just me personally, when our vacation mode ends, we can, like, I'm going to have the review stuff up
Mm-hmm.
when we watch our stuff that we usually do, and we're going to just have it written out. And then our comeback episode will be
Just a shit ton
of Christmas movies. So we can
But
do that.
one of our favorites is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Which takes place where? Inside of a snowflake.
Well, I was going to say this. Even when we were younger, we loved the animated. Because you guys had that, like, weird disc.
Laserdisc.
And I remember us watching it all the time.
It had The Grinch Stole Christmas, Horton Hears a Who, and something else.
Like, that was our jam.
Mhm.
I don't know why.
Because that was our brain prefacing and predicting.
And then we love the live action.
Yes, but I have different reasoning.
For me, not only is Jim Carrey comedic genius.
Yes, Miley. Yes, 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 yes.
But I also love finding out why he hates Christmas.
Yeah, because in the animated, you don't get that.
It's just automatic, like, oh, I'm gonna steal Christmas.
Yep.
Like,
With
I
his
hate
weird-
these who's, like,
With his weird ass face.
like, I'm...
In the cartoon, he looked like he'd be, like, a tree in Whoville. Like, dude, you need to get a haircut. Like, trim it up. I get your hairy all over, but, like, you look like a bush. Like an actual crafted bush in a shape. Fuck that shit.
That is probably my favorite song by her band.
Check out her new shit. It's great. Not the Christmas EP. There's something after that.
But, okay, back to Firestarter.
Yes. How does the remake's tone compare to the 1984 version? Darker? Oh, wait. Nope. That. Do Charlie's powers feel more intense and believable here, or did the original do it better?
I felt like they were more intense. She blew up the freaking bathroom door.
Yeah.
Like...
That was intense.
Like, she...
I agree.
How does the father-daughter relationship compare between the two versions?
1984 was more like, I'm a daddy's girl. I'm a latchkey girl. This one, she was kind of meh towards dad in the movie. Like, she wasn't as latched on.
Yeah.
But, we're going to point this out. In the original, they had captured both of them. In this one, they only captured him. So, therefore, that's not giving the whole dynamic of, let me see my dad, let me see my dad, let me see my dad, let me see my dad. Because they didn't have that type of bond. So, they played with it to see what they could do.
That's true. The shop in the remake, more threatening or less memorable? We didn't even answer this question.
No, we didn't. I kind of fucked up with this. I would say it was more like they were detectives and they just wanted information and they played good cop. Well, not good cop. They played bad cop to basically, like, get it out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had Rainbird play games to bring the little girl there. So it was more of a threatening aspect, I think.
Yeah, I would agree. how does John Rainbird compare to the original? Better, worse, or a completely different vibe?
In the original, he just seemed like some random old guy because they had a set look for him, and I don't think that look was as strong as they intended to be in the first one. Whereas in the second one, he had that race look that he needed because they had him as a certain race. And this actor that they chose brought that out more, and he had more of like a scarier aspect to him because you just see a random old kind of chunky guy. This one, you have a thin, somewhat muscled up dude with a giant fucking tattoo on his back.
True.
And very threatening.
True.
So he wasn't as connected as the original, because the original they played him off as a janitor to kind of talk to the little girl and get him to play safe with her. This one's like, oh, mind games, like literally telepathy.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
That was a little odd for me. Which version had stronger standout scenes?
I would say the remake overall.
Yeah.
But the original, especially towards the end.
I was going to say that was like the most memorable scene, but we can't get to that end yet because we're not towards the end of this review. We'll actually give out that end because I think we can say it without spoiling it for people who haven't seen it. So what do you think about like the remake improving the pace, or did it feel a little too rushed and like close to the original?
I mean, I will say it had more meat.
Yeah.
Like we discussed.
The story was...
It was spaced out a little bit more.
It was better orchestrated.
But I also feel like, and like I said, the original, I felt like the whole premise was rushed up until they got to the shop. But I feel like how they got to the shop was better.
Yeah.
In the original.
Yeah. But keep in mind this one.
Like those weird ass blow darts. What the hell?
Yeah, only one of them got captured.
Yes. But in both of them getting captured, they had that amazing ending when her dad died. And she like lost it.
Yes. So does this movie kind of bring anything new, or does it feel unnecessary?
The mom was alive longer.
Yeah, and I had the comparison of how like Drew's version of Charlie was more a latchkey to her dad, whereas this one was like, but once he got captured, she kind of got a little more concerned with her dad and wanted to be with him because that's all she really had at that point. So I think that what they did was necessary for this rendition of Firestarter because of the relationship differences.
I would agree. Overall, if you had to pick one, original or remake, which are you choosing and why?
I will say remake because it has more meat, number one, and I'm a Zac Efron fan.
Yes. Same. But I will say this, I was shocked as hell when we figured out who played the dad in the original.
Oh.
Oh, that's somebody else we can put on the list.
So, speaking of the list,
just made the list!
Yes. Where are our sounds? We don't have that up yet. But anyway, we have a list of actors of what we're going to review of like their entire movieography because we think that that's just a better option to do it that way.
Go click on the mouse.
Sorry. But I think it's just better for us to have like a chunkulage. We will be re-reviewing the movie we're talking about now because we have different sets of questions for it. Try it again. So we are doing that to try and make more meat for our podcast. Gives us stuff to do. We're gonna play with that later. We're not having sounds and shit for this podcast. If we do, it'll be random as fuck.
But
I think the remake was better, personally. But that's just me.
no, but if any of you are familiar with the actress Hilary Duff,
Mm-hmm.
she had a movie in the early 2000s, which is one of my favorites, but I only watch it like once a year.
Because it is really sad.
It makes me freaking cry.
Yeah. And you know what? I do have a little bit of information for the rest of this movie.
We will get to that in a second.
Okay.
But the guy who played the dad in the original Firestarter played her dad in her movie Raise Your Voice.
Yep.
Because we're like, who the heck is this guy? He's so weird.
Yep.
Like, he looks like a weirdo.
Yeah.
And
it was.
Googled it and
Yeah.
found out that he played Simon Fletcher in Raise Your Voice, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of put me in the vibe to watch it. So I might have to this upcoming week.
That's fine. We can just dock it down somewhere. So in this one, he used his powers at, like, the dad had powers in this one that actually, no, they both had powers. They just had different ways of showing it. He used his powers to make a career, which I thought was genius. He was a freaking psychiatrist.
The mom, or no, sorry, I was jumping one. Blood showed through the eyes and not the nose.
Yeah, that did happen. And, like, instead of it being like he had to go like this to like show his powers in the original, this one all Zach had to do was, and then done. Oh, you guys got ASMR for that one.
I heard that one.
And actually, if
I
you
hate
cannot handle the sounds of necks cracking, do not watch the remake. It'll probably tweak you out a little bit. So
Charlie's mom also had powers.
yeah, in the original, she didn't have anything. At least that's what I noticed. And then the older couple was completely different.
Yeah.
Because in this one, the older couple had, like, they weren't just old, but they had some complications where the wife was, like, not able to talk. I don't know what the situation was. Probably a stroke or something. No, it was a car accident. She got into a really bad car accident and it vegetableized her, basically. But Charlie was able to telepathically communicate with her, and it gave them a whole new storyline. That couple alone.
I felt like she was a fire siren.
Yeah, because when she used her power, she fucking screamed.
Like
a lot. And in this one, she uses it in like a survival-esque way. Like when she was looking for her dad, she used her fire powers to start a bonfire. So
kind of like a smoke signal.
Yeah. I think that was just like to warm her up a little bit.
And it gave like very like Carrie.
Yeah, it did.
Vibes.
And we talked about this earlier. Only the father was captured in the new one, which made Charlie seek him out. So. And then Charlie is older in this one, I believe, than the original film.
Yeah.
So
she was like 5th, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Esque. At least that's the vibe I got.
Yeah. She spared Rainbird in this one.
Yeah. Which kind of confused me. I'm like,
but with that being said, towards the end, with what you were talking about, her and Rainbird. No, you're good. not only did she spare him, but it felt like he was kind of becoming her caretaker in a way because of events that happened.
I would agree. All right, let me get
The next one up. All right. So, from explosive powers and government experiments gone wrong, completely off the rails with Firestarter, we're shifting in something a little more grounded, but way more haunting in a different way. Because instead of running from fire, we're running into a quiet little town where something far more primal is lurking in the shadows. And that brings us to our next section, Silver Bullet. Story that trades lab experiments for folklore.
and paranoia for pure small town terror.
And trust me, when the full moon hits,
Things get real ugly.
real fast. And yes, a very werewolfy movie. So, overall rating.
3. Like, this was bad.
Yeah, it was bad. But I recognize the face in that movie because I watched the movie The Lost Boys. I might have you watch that, actually. It's not too bad.
Mhm.
Which means we'll have to watch the sequels and put it on the pod.
Okay.
Corey Haim
Mm-hmm.
is in it. A very young Corey Haim compared to what I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing with the bleached.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a little interesting.
And for me, his uncle, Gary Busey,
Yeah.
that was an interesting. I was like, okay.
Yep.
Did Silver Bullet feel more like a horror movie or a coming of age story?
Yes.
Oh, and wait until you guys hear who the werewolf is.
Oh, that will be a real terror.
How effective was the werewolf design? Scary or dated?
I wish this was alcoholic because that was dated as fuck.
Yeah,
Which we will be drinking tonight. So next podcast episode, you guys get another fancy review because we are celebrating something today.
yes. We'll get into that after we
Mhm.
discuss this movie.
So, with it being dated, I don't know if you know about the movie. I'll talk to you about it. I don't remember which one my mom had, but American Werewolf in London and American Werewolf in Paris. Oh yeah, go ahead. Ask the question and we'll run it back. But the movies that I just mentioned had better graphics than this.
Yeah, this was bad.
And I need to check when those came out. So this movie came out in 1985. And you can ask me this question while I look this up.
Okay. Marty as the main character. Likeable and strong or just okay?
Marty was Corey, right?
Mm-hmm. Get in the
I would-
wheelchair.
Okay, I would say he was pretty strong because of his wheelchair. So
Okay.
we will talk about that at the end of the podcast. Which means I need to get my notebook. So that'll be done
I
later.
can give you one that's coming out very soon.
Are we going to talk about it on our next podcast episode?
Maybe not that soon,
You,
but very close.
me, and Tuscany?
Not that one. Biopic.
Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That one I'm so excited for.
Yes.
Like,
Definitely.
especially considering it's his nephew
Oh, hell yeah.
that's playing him. And there are a lot of moments where during like rehearsal parts of the movie where it's actually him singing Michael.
Oh, he actually got to sing his uncle stuff?
Yes.
That is amazing.
And it's not all just backing track.
Okay. So, how I mentioned American Werewolf in London,
Mm-hmm.
that came out in 81. This movie came out in 85. So the one I saw was American Werewolf in Paris, which was 97. I'm older than that movie. Sorry, I'm the
Depending
baby
on
of...
when it was filmed. Because then it would have to go into production.
Oh, fun fact. It was filmed in Paris.
Oh, cool.
Because most movies, they don't really do that. Like, good example, Twilight. That was in, what, Vancouver?
And some parts of Washington.
I am older than the movie. It came out June 18th, 1996. I was born May 21st, 1996. So, boom! I'm older than the movie.
Okay.
So yes, that explains why the graphics were how they were for Paris.
Okay.
Yep. I saw on Threads.
Then, did the sibling dynamic between Marty and Jane add emotional depth?
Like, nah. Not really.
Like,
Also, your birthday's the same day as my aunt's.
Like, it wasn't, oh, hey, we're siblings and we're best friends.
It ain't never that way.
They didn't hate each other either.
Right. It
Like-
was just weird.
Like, I got the feeling that she hated,
Having to be his caretaker, basically.
yeah.
So, do we discuss this question towards the end? Or do we ask it now? I think that will be our last question. So we're going to do a little skippity skip.
Okay.
Did the small town setting enhance the tension?
Could you ask these questions relatively early on in watching the movie?
Yeah.
So at first,
Yeah.
as
I mean, it sort of did.
As the movie went on,
Yeah.
and especially after the Reverend had that nightmare,
Yeah.
it was like, oh shoot.
That was weird.
Like that, I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, this one didn't draw me in, though.
It drew me in towards the end.
Yeah.
Like once when
I mean, I got drawn in a little bit by the fact that I've seen Corey Haim in something else, and I want to see his acting in this. So,
okay.
on that aspect, did the pacing keep you engaged throughout the entire movie?
No.
No? All right. So, our last question, because this is an overall question for every single one we have to do at the end, I think. That how question?
How does it compare to other Stephen King adaptations?
Yeah, that one I think we do like towards the end of every single movie.
Okay.
So we can give the big reveal question. Do you want to ask it or shall I?
I'll do it.
All right.
Reverend Lowe as the villain, creepy twist or predictable?
That was creepy as fuck, although the graphics for his wolf form was bullshit. I
would definitely say it was an unexpected twist.
Oh, yeah. Like, I thought after he had that nightmare, I'm like, oh, he's in a town full of them, huh? But shouldn't we mention what Gary Busey did for
Yeah, so
Corey?
in the beginning of the film, he had a somewhat motorized wheelchair.
Yeah, it was very interesting. It was very innovative for the movie motion at the time, because I know they probably came up with this as something to be different, which is usually something that Hollywood Magic takes care of. I think they took a regular wheelchair, souped it up, put some random
with a
controller
lawnmower.
things. Yeah, that looked like a lawnmower motor. Yeah. So that was pretty innovative, especially for that time. Like, who would think, oh,
but
motorized
he
wheelchair.
titled it, he had like a little like cardboard sign on the back that said the silver bullet.
Yep, to make him feel Like he wasn't in his head about his condition because he couldn't walk in the movie.
But then his uncle gave him a souped up
Oh, a
like,
real souped up one. Like this looked like
bike wheelchair kind of
this looked
thing.
like if you took a Harley Davidson's front half, gave it a wheelchair friendly person's seating, and you're like, all right, there you go. So it was all like he had space to put his feet, but it was all like motorcycle. So I thought that was pretty
at least
cool.
like motorized scooter.
Yeah, and it had to be fueled up
Yeah.
like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Because I remember he ran on E.
Well, motorized scooters.
All right, even the fucking lawnmower would go out, but I didn't think about that.
So there were things that, which once when I was like, oh, okay, when I realized that it was like a werewolf
Yeah.
thing, I was like, oh, silver bullets.
Yeah.
Duh.
So
I'm like, why?
Since we did that question, and we can do the how now, how does this compare to other Stephen King adaptations?
It kind of felt Stephen King, but it also felt not.
Agreed.
Like, I could see what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Ah!
Sorry.
Ah!
Is this my fault? Oh, fucking damn it. Keep that how it is. I'm going to fix it. Okay. Doop. Sorry, I have a document that has all of our questions that we need, so please forgive me for going a little silenty over there. You can see Silver Bullet on YouTube TV if you have it. If not,
Amazon Prime.
yep.
If you have it.
Amazon Prime is this one. Ah, it's cute. Okay. Let's scratch that out. Go ahead and do that while I get a little... Oh, wait, we have a question. So,
Yeah.
how about we do a BRB screen? Okay, so we talked about your question very briefly. We're going to get back into it. So, what we've already seen that we've already reviewed, we can talk about that too. In January, we saw Return to Silent Hill, which you guys did get a review for that, and I'm putting that in here now. I also have to keep the Discord updated as well. So, trying to be nice about that. We reviewed Scream 7, which you knew you were there for that one, and How to Make a Killing so far.
Mm-hmm.
Now, oh wait, I can't talk about that one yet. So what we're looking forward to, she said Michael, I said Yumi and Tuscany. So you have Yumi and Tuscany coming up this week, which we will do on our Tuesday annual meeting and have our usual whatever. And I say meeting because we have a trio group of group chat, so I say meeting.
Yeah.
And then the following week we have Michael. And then in May on the 29th, Breadwinners come out. the movie with Mandy Moore.
Mm-hmm.
And then June, Supergirl. I don't remember why we wanted to see that, but seeing that. July, we have The Odyssey, which is a Greek mythology movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Real live action Moana. We have Minions 3. August, we have Coyote versus Acme, which is basically Wild Runner and Coyote. I'm still going through my list. Miami Vice.
Miley, I wasn't that big of a fan of the original, so I will give it a shot, but I'll probably wait for it to come on streaming.
Yep.
Like, I love Meryl Streep, I love Anne Hathaway, but
Okay. Then we have Miami Vice with Michael B. Jordan.
and Austin Butler.
Yep, that's gonna be a good one. And September, I'm really excited for this. We get Practical Magic 2.
It's about dang time.
What I'm not so excited about, but I want to see because I'm a stickler for it. I love Resident Evil, and they're remaking it. Aw, that was nice. Then in October we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem.
I'm kind of looking forward to that one.
We have Dead Howling, which is another werewolf movie, since we just got a werewolf movie out of the way.
Mhm.
And then Street Fighter. We're wrestling fans. Ave.
Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt. I just don't feel like getting up.
So we definitely want to see that. Then we have, and this is Johnny Depp fan, Ebenezer, which is basically a Christmas Carol story.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, that's sweet. Then Eternity. I don't remember what that is. It's fine. That's in like November. I got a while. Then we have December, which is Avengers Doomsday. Jumanji 3. And then we have some undated ones. We have Othello. That's getting pushed. We have Hershey.
That one I'm also excited about, but then again, chocolate.
Yes. Aw, that's nice. My birthday is also in May too. You'll see the movie Matchbox, Final Destination 7, which should have stopped, and Camp Rock 3. Plus, Othello. I already mentioned that.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So yeah, no, we've got some movies that we're looking forward to seeing.
Yep, and the list grows as the trailers in theaters goes through. So
Yes, this is just a rough
sketch
outline.
Yep. So out of the small town horror, something a little more grounded.
But now?
Throw logic out the window.
Because next up,
Machines are coming to life.
and absolutely no one is safe.
Let's dive into Maximum Overdrive, which was my grandfather's favorite movie, so I might get emotional. Who knows? So, overall rating, my dear friend.
Well, according to our notes, I'm a little confused.
Oh? Which one gave it a 7, me or you?
I don't remember.
Oh, shit.
It might have been you.
Okay. I gave it a 7.
4, 6.
Sounds about right. So, Stephen King made yet his second appearance.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
One liner.
Again? Really?
first, if you guys remember when we did Creepshow 1 and 2, meteor shit.
Yes, that was funny as hell. Now,
We
this
still
one,
quote that one, to be completely honest with you guys.
yes, it is fucking hysterical. This one, a machine called me an asshole. And it literally, like, he put the card in and goes, asshole, 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 asshole. So,
It was quite literally calling him an asshole.
yes. So we had that.
Is this movie actually scary or just pure chaos?
It's fucking chaos.
We'll say this. Spoiler if none of you have seen this. I was kind of scared of that vending machine. She just let the can of pop off, in case you guys were wondering. Killer machines as a concept, creative or ridiculous?
Yes.
That's fair.
All right, you sleep well, Miley, and hopefully you can tune in on YouTube because this will be put on YouTube and Spotify.
It's sleep well, my darling.
Yes. So,
And thanks for coming in and chatting with us for a bit.
yes, thank you. So, speaking of that sewing machine, I don't understand this tone really because you have soda machines. I'll try to behave, but I can't promise that I won't drink liquor because I'm drinking liquor because we got to celebrate my 1 year at her building. Soda machines, lawnmowers, everything. So, did the tone work or just? I don't think so.
It was kind of all over the place.
Agreed.
Good night, sweet dreams, love.
Yep, sleep well. So, do you think Emilio Estevez as the lead carried the movie?
Not really.
No.
And I like Emilio Estevez as an actor.
Okay.
But this one,
No.
it didn't really work as well.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. I'm adjusting the camera a little bit. Because I was doing this and my face was like down here.
Yeah. So this movie feel intentionally funny or just one huge giant ass accident?
I felt like a big accident. Like,
Okay. So the part that my sister would like about this movie, there's a soundtrack to it, obviously. All movies have soundtracks, right? AC/DC soundtrack. No other artist. Nada. So, how did that impact the experience?
I thought it fit really well, especially since a lot of their shit is like fast, like powerful, like rock.
I kind of wanted when they were playing. Do you remember them playing cards? I wanted them to play He's Got the Jack. Although my mom would prefer Jack, but it was a poker game song. So,
like, I just felt kind of lost with the soundtrack because I only knew a couple of the songs.
okay, I knew 3, so. Did you feel that the story made sense, or were you just here?
I was just here. Oh no,
Okay.
the yawns are starting.
We have dinner to go to tonight, so no. Oh, you rated it a 4 because of a character.
Oh God. Okay, never mind. Not confused anymore. Thank you.
Yep, I saw my little blippage down at the bottom. So is this a so bad it's good classic?
It's okay.
I would say it's classic because you got AC/DC. Personally. So would you rewatch this again for fun?
No, and I tell you why.
Why?
Connie.
Oh God,
Fucking
Connie had to go.
Bitch, she was annoying.
Yep. So we're gonna put something out here. It was referenced in the movie when this kid was riding down the street What did you notice popping out of a sewer on Kenwood
Or
Avenue
you.
and Shirley Drive?
This was a you spotting.
Oh, I spotted it.
Yes.
All right, so Kenwood Avenue and Shirley Drive. What do we see?
They referenced it with having a toy clown with a balloon in a sewer while a kid rode down the street.
Yep, on Kenwood Avenue and Shirley Drive. So, precursor, because it wasn't even movie-wise out yet. Transition, sweetheart. So, do not grab, do not grab, do not grab. Go ahead. All right. So, after that chaos of killer trucks, lawnmowers, vending machines, a comet named Rhea causing brutality. Sorry, little reference there, because you know,
literally.
love Rhea Ripley. How about we slow things down? No monsters, no machines. Just a story about friendship, growing up, and an unforgettable journey.
Let's talk about
Stand by me. So, overall rating.
I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 7 because someone didn't warn me about something.
It's been a while since I've watched the movie. I'm sorry.
I don't do puke.
I'm sorry.
No pukage.
I'm sorry.
No, you fucker. All right, so does Stand By Me still hold up? Oh, wait. Take it back. Who is in this? Keith
Sutherland.
and Corey Feldman. And what movie did we review before Maximum Overdrive?
Silver Bullet.
Who's in that?
Corey Haim.
Those three were in the movie together. So I think Stephen King universe is a starting of a cult-esque thing for certain actors. Just saying.
Did you mean to leave the Stephen King appearance?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So with that being said, does Stand By Me hold up as one of the best coming of age movies?
I thought so.
I think it's a very boys will be boys type movie. Honestly.
I get that, but it's also them going from like elementary to middle school.
That's very fair. But I still feel it's a very boys will be boys movie. How did the friendship dynamic carry the story?
I thought it carried very well.
Okay.
Like, yeah, they were pulling jokes on each other, but
I think once the kid had leeches on his that's where shit started to get real. Like once they found out about that, like the tone shifted a little. Like they started.
I still had that. I sensed that throughout the movie.
Yeah. Like that would be like the fork of the road, basically, of childhood and adult, like right there. I think.
All right, I can see that. Were there any moments that hit emotionally harder than expected?
The ending scene.
Which, for this, I will compare it to one other movie.
Oh.
The Sandlot.
Okay.
Because keep in mind, the beginning, you see Scott Smalls getting ready to announce the LA Dodgers game.
Yes.
Who was on the LA Dodgers team? Benny the Jet Rodriguez.
Oh. Sorry.
So he basically had a flashback to that summer. And at the end he was like kind of giving us like life updates on everybody.
Okay, yeah.
And then you pan back to present day when he's like, oh my god, they just won the championship or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Benny sat there and gave him the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like he did when they were younger.
Yeah. Did the movie feel nostalgic even on the very first watch?
Well, I'm not done with my
Okay.
comparison.
Sorry, because you skipped that question and went straight to the one underneath.
Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Part of it is you deleting as we're going is throwing me off. But in this, you have the opening scene of the one kid sitting in his truck,
Mm-hmm.
kind of reminiscing. And then at the end of the movie, when they come back,
Mm-hmm.
he goes into that little blip of, oh, hey, here's what happened
Right.
when we were all kids. What are you doing? It's fine.
I want you to add 49. Delete that. That wasn't as much as I thought. Sorry. I'll figure out the number later.
It was fine.
Well, I'm trying to get a certain size thing that I'm figuring out, but it's okay.
But I don't know, it had that vibe.
Yeah.
And I realized it yesterday when I was coming home from work. I was like,
Really?
oh, hey.
Okay. So did this feel nostalgic on the first watch?
I thought so.
Okay.
How does a train track journey symbolize growing up?
Moving forward in life, I mean, to get to your destination, what way do you got to go? Forward.
You know, there's some bends and curves.
Yes.
But yeah, you gotta move forward in life.
Okay. And speaking of Sutherland,
Kiefer Sutherland's character, intimidating or just a bully archetype?
he's just a normal fucking bully. Which only other movie I've seen him in was Lost Boys. So, yeah,
Okay.
normal bully. Did the pacing work for a story with no traditional action?
I thought so.
I do agree. So, our favorite question.
Well, hold on.
What?
Is Stand By Me a must-watch classic?
I would say yeah.
I would agree.
How does this movie compare to darker Stephen King adaptations?
It's too normal for it to be Stephen King,
But it is a good movie.
but it shows that he had depth
Yeah.
and range
Yeah.
for something other
Heartfelt, I guess.
than horror.
Yes.
It showed he can be serious. He
Mhm.
can kind of look at life
Yeah.
in a way that isn't quite scary.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you have an author who was walking hard onto having a bunch of books. He had a long walk with all those books.
mhm.
Sorry, movie
Right,
came
let
out this year.
me.
So, from one of the most heartfelt Stephen King movies to something more intense, we're jumping from coming of age nostalgia straight into a dystopian game show where survival is everything. We're getting into the 1987 Running Man.
All right, and if you're looking to watch this anywhere, it's on Paramount Plus if
Yep.
you have subscription.
Yep. I'm going to delete, so hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Overall rating?
4.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point this out. This movie is an hour and 47 minutes. Please remember that with the one that we're doing after this.
Mm-hmm. So, what was the time frame?
The time frame for the movie?
Yeah.
With it being made in 1987, they actually set it up for 2017. With that being said, do you think it was realistic enough for 2017?
No.
Hell fucking no.
That's why I hate sci-fi-ish movies that try to predict what the future is gonna look like. Because it's so misleading and so underrated.
Yeah.
But maybe because we already lived through 2017, it was like...
Yeah. And I'm not, really huge into Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm not into Arnold. I'm not an Arnold fan.
Okay. Does Running Man feel more like action, sci-fi, or satire?
I would say action.
Agreed. It was very heavy on the action.
Oh, isn't that what he's known for?
Yes. The game show concept, ahead of its time or very 80s?
Very 80s, very cheesy.
Yeah, we still have game shows nowadays.
But they're way fucking better than that.
Yeah, they're... Ugh. I don't know. This is not good.
No, I didn't care for it very much.
How effective was the world building of this dystopian society?
Cheesy 80s, weird, and it wasn't even a full society. It was in a freaking warehouse.
Well, no, it was a society.
Yeah.
The game show was in a warehouse.
Yes.
Which stalker villain stood out the most?
Dynamo, because he called him a freaking Christmas tree. And he called him Lightbulb Head.
I will say that some of the insults were really good.
Yes.
Did the movie balance action and commentary well?
No, not really at all. It was too chaotic.
Okay.
Like we said, it was in a warehouse.
Yeah, so I will say this, a little bit of a spoiler for the remake. The main character actually traveled.
Yes.
To avoid getting killed.
Caught. Yeah.
Whereas this one, it was in a big ginormous warehouse. It was
stupid.
Really, really, really dumb.
I hated it. So, that's the original. Very short-lived, very blah, very yucky, doo-doo, poo-poo crap. Let's take it to big action. Or wait, no. Get it away from the big action, the big energy, and very 80s chaos. We're going to see how this concept holds up today with a new cast, new tone, same deadly game. So, we checked out the remake. And where can you get that remake, my love?
Paramount Plus. Sorry, I like his face.
That's okay. So, overall rating. Oh, wait, pause. How long was the previous movie?
An hour and 47 minutes.
How long was this one?
2 hours and 14 minutes.
That's what this movie needed. Now you can go into your overall rating.
So, overall rating?
8.5.
Agreed.
So, how does the remake compare to the 1987 version? Seriouser, darker?
Seriouser is not a word.
Missing campy energy. What do we got?
Definitely seriouser. And that's how she repays the person who's going to be buying her celebratory dinner and alcohol tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She's flipped me off.
I let you nap for an hour and some minutes.
I'm not feeling good.
Anyway.
I'll cough on you.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, it should be.
No.
I got cooties.
What is it? It's more serious.
And I feel like it was a better background story.
We got a background story in this one. The first one we didn't.
The first one was literally like, he didn't want to blow up some people, so he got like imprisoned, and then he escaped and got on the show.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Whereas this version, he basically auditioned for the show, did like interviews or whatever, to get medicine for his child who had the flu.
And was dying of the flu.
Like,
the flu.
Hey, if it's bad enough, man.
So, our new lead versus Arnold. Who fits the role better and why?
Honestly, I would say both for different reasonings.
Okay,
like,
why does Glenn Powell come to mind for the Running Man?
Well, hold on. In the 80s, one of the top action guys was Arnold.
He was a big boy.
Like, he fit, like, the body type.
Yeah.
Like, not to say that Glenn Powell's puny or anything.
He's not a puny man.
But for the 80s, you think action?
You're gonna think Arnold.
Like, Tomb Raider, dude.
Hey, Arnold!
Or not Tomb Raider.
Terminator.
Terminator.
Yeah.
Whereas now,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Glenn Powell's kind of becoming that
the new face of action.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
But he can do action without, like, that's all he can do.
Right.
Like, we've seen him
And How to Make a Killing.
In action movies, but we've also seen him
as a love interest.
As a love interest. For Anyone But You.
Yes.
Which, I love that movie.
We will visit more Glenn Powell movies in the future because he is also on our list because he made the list.
But, like I said, he brought meat to it.
Mm-hmm.
That was lacking.
Yes. And what did we say earlier?
We like a meaty movie.
Yes, we do.
I also like a meaty sandwich.
Damn it.
Does the remake feel more realistic and grounded? Or less fun than the original?
More realistic, and it kind of draws on the heartstrings with showing like the family needs and everything. At least I personally think so.
I completely agree.
And like that family that helped Glenn Powell's character, that also like added into it too.
With the little girl.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How does the game show concept compare? More intense and modern, or less entertaining?
It was more modern, more intense, more innovative.
And it didn't seem as gimmicky.
Right.
Like, okay, the opening scene when he's watching it on TV, the guy's running in a hamster wheel. Like, what the hell is that about? I'm not picking my nose, ladies and gentlemen. I have an itch, like, right at the base. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
Which version built the better dystopian world? The 2025 version or the 1987? And why?
I would say the 2025 version because it wasn't in a secluded area and was, like, outer world. Like, he went to, like, New York, Boston.
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of getting, like, Maine. He got out in the world. Or at least, like, that.
You mean Stephen King, Stephen King's favorite place for movies?
Well.
So the stalkers in the remake, more threatening than the original or less memorable?
For me, they were much better on all accounts, but Christmas Shoe was hilarious.
Well, that was fucking funny.
Like, does the remake handle themes of media, control, and entertainment better than the original?
Fuck yes.
I would agree.
So, which version had more standout moments and iconicness?
I would say the new one.
Michael Cera. That's all I have to say.
Why are we upstairs? For this! Pulls the shower curtains, and it's a fireman's pole. He's like, you brought me up here so you could slide down a fireman's pole?
No, so we can slide down a
Like, what? I don't know. That was hilarious.
pole. Okay, so did the remake improve pacing and storytelling, or did the original do better?
I feel like the remake improved the pacing of the story because we got background.
Yeah, and we had very good storytelling.
Like, we had moments that were like, oh shit. Like when he was in that like weird like motel or whatever,
Yeah.
and he was like scaling the building.
Yeah.
And like just like knowing that there was like such a big threat.
Yeah.
Or like
I just found like the comedic thing of like what he was scaling with. There were letters on top of the building, and Y was one of them, and it like kind of falls, and he goes,
why?
But you want to know what the original lacked that this one didn't? It gave more of a Stephen King feeling.
Yeah.
Because of that mother.
Yeah, she was kind of weird.
Yeah. Like, Elton's mom gave it that creepy feeling that it needed. At least I think so. All right. So, don't grab anything yet. So you don't yell at me. Okay, so the motherfucking fucker butt. Sorry, having technical difficulties on my end. I am looking at a computer right now. The Running Man throws us into a world where survival is entertainment, where everything is high stakes, high pressure, and every move it is in the extras.
I know where it's at, but my files are...
No, it's in my hard drive.
I know, but my files is loading and not responding.
Oh. So, waiting for that. Shit. The Running Man throws into a world where survival is entertainment, and everything is high stakes, high pressure, and every move could be your last. It's intense, it's brutal, and it doesn't let up. Oh my god. You're not a true streamer or podcaster unless you've dealt with technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Just start clicking on stuff.
Well, it's loading.
Okay. We have the wrong thing on this end. This is the link one. So, that part. Oopsies. So, instead of all that intensity and brutality that just doesn't add up, we're flipping that energy completely.
Why are you being a dick?
Because instead of fighting for survival in a deadly game, we're going to do a BRB screen because we need to. All right, so
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to read my little blurb here. The Running Man throws into a world where survival is entertainment, where everything is high stakes, high pressure, and every move could be your last.
It's intense,
It's brutal,
and it doesn't let up.
but now we're flipping that energy completely.
Because instead of fighting to survive in a deadly game, we're stepping into something a little more chaotic.
A little more unpredictable.
And honestly,
a little more fun. Same
idea of being thrown into a wild world.
But this time,
it's not about escaping.
It's about hopping in.
New rules.
New perspective.
And a story that doesn't take itself nearly as seriously.
But still has a lot going on underneath.
Let's switch things up and dive into Hoppers.
So, the whole... I'm going to delete again. Idea of this movie, when we saw that Tom the Lizard was going to be in it.
Which, if you guys are familiar with like TikTok, there is an audio
lizard
where like they'll take like regular songs and like randomly throw in the song or the word lizard. It's because of this guy.
Yeah.
Or if you have seen Tism Lizard.
Okay.
It's that guy.
Yes. So
I am Tism Lizard.
Oh my gosh. So what was your first impression of the world building? Did animal hopping concept feel creative or confusing?
I thought it was interesting.
Okay.
And creative.
Very creative.
Because you were taking like this and putting it into a robotic animal.
Hold on.
I got some.
Yeah, no. This is not chaotic.
So,
this is a reference. So what was the concept of the movie again?
Human brain into this.
Into this.
This into this.
This
into this.
Yes.
It was such a good movie. I cannot wait for it to go to streaming. I will be watching it.
I will be buying it.
Like, I will be watching it over and over.
So I will say it did kind of make me almost tear up. That made my soon-to-be brother-in-law cry. So there's that. Sorry, Carlos.
I mean, there were parts of it that was like...
Yep. So, speaking of Tom the Lizard, did he feel like a strong, memorable lead or more like a comedic character?
I felt like he was just kind of a comedic side character, sadly. But they need to make a movie.
For Tom, yeah, they definitely do.
Or like, even like a short film.
Yeah.
How like Pixar would do those little short films at the beginning of their movies.
Yes.
From like the Toy Story era.
Yeah, I remember that.
But like, I don't know, there needs to be more Tom the Lizard.
Justice for Tom!
Yes. Just like Justice for Bob.
Ooh. So, how did the movie balance humor and heart? Did it land emotionally or stay more lighthearted?
It definitely landed emotionally.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they were out there just trying to save the Glade or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
That was a good movie. I liked it.
Like, I enjoyed it. Did the animation style stand out to you or feel similar to other recent animated films?
Well, considering it was Pixar, it didn't really give the expected Pixar forefront that we're usually accustomed to. It gave more like of a cartoony feeling.
Yeah. Like Pixar, a lot of their like animated movies that have people in it, they still look very humanistic. Ooh, it hit a bad spot.
Oh. Yep.
How did the supporting characters add to the story? Any standout favorites?
I like King George and the bear.
Same. But for me, it's all about Tom the Wizard. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like, all I gotta do is, like,
So
he was chaos personified.
was the main conflict engaging enough to carry the story, or did it feel a little like predictable? What vibes did you get from it?
I got the vibes that it was a lot like the Lorax.
Okay.
Because if you remember the Lorax, Taylor Swift's character was all about saving the trees.
Yep. Hippie.
Then she got Tad, Zac Efron's character, interested.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to go see the Onceler to find out what happened to the trees.
Right.
But the mayor of Thneedville was all about selling air and like aluminum trees and wood, like those like big jugs of water. He was selling those, but full of air. Like, it was so stupid. Whereas this one, like, the mayor wanted to destroy everything just so he could build a fucking highway. Like,
at least it was a functional thing.
Yes.
Why are you wasting a container on something I can breathe in?
Like, I don't know.
So,
It definitely gave Lorax vibes.
was the main conflict in... Oh, wait.
What message do you think the movie was trying to send?
Just be kind to others.
And did it come across clearly?
Yeah, I think they were very, like, be kind to others and respect nature and, like, all stuff like that.
Ugh.
Bless you?
Sorry about that AMSR. Guys, I needed to sneeze. Were there any moments that genuinely surprised you or hit harder than expected?
Broken Mabel, because honestly, I feel like that a lot. I just bury it, pulverize it.
I think everybody can feel like they've let somebody down or didn't do something to their full potential and it eats away at them.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it.
And also the mayor coming around.
That surprised me, but I was very happy about. Oh, and you also like the shark.
We're going to talk about that later on. I like the shark because it's a shark. Like, we're going to talk more about that later on.
Okay.
So, do you think Hoppers is more for kids, or does it have enough depth for adults?
I think both.
Okay.
Like, it had a little bit more, like, adult, like, hey, take care of your environment.
Yeah.
Like, little kids, they're like, oh, talking animals.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I'm 35. I was like, oh, talking animals. I'm a sucker. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But take care of your environment, take care of the wildlife. Like,
yeah.
Those were all themes geared towards adults, I feel.
Yeah.
Because, we're largely the ones littering.
Yep.
But because the little kids are seeing it, they're doing it.
Yeah.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed this film.
Okay, so, how you mentioned that I like the shark. It's not more of a like, it's more of a... If you had to happen to an animal in that world, what are you choosing and why? One of my answers is a shark. Why? Sharks are scary. I have anger. I want people to see I can be threatening.
Okay, but you could also say the same thing about the bear.
But the bear, I can take care of it better because I can be on land. And the reason why I say bear, I'd have fur to keep me warm. And you know what? Hibernation.
Okay, you
that's
know what?
Like, that's fat storage right there.
I give it to the hibernation.
And I would also say beaver, because you have the land of water animal. And then I would say Tom because my love for lizards.
Okay. For me, I would choose Butterfly Queen.
Okay.
I thought she was gorgeous, even though she was kind of nuts. Wanted to squish the mayor. Like, how are you're a butterfly? How are you gonna squish anything? Lizard because baby ducks
Okay.
because they're cute and fuzzy, and I
Uh-huh.
love baby ducks
Uh-huh.
and water.
Okay. That's very fair.
But also probably bear because I feel like I've got a lot of like Mama Bear. Like I would take down a rogue elephant for the people I care about.
Yeah. So, you have to go Discord, my love. Hoppers gives us a wild world, a new perspective, and a whole lot of chaotic fun. But now we're leaving we're leveling, not leaving. Well, we are leaving the land and leveling up, all the way up, because we're not just staying on ground anymore. We're going with our theme of our podcast channel. We're going cosmic.
Oh.
New worlds, new adventures, and a universe that's a whole lot bigger than anything we have stepped into so far. So, we're talking galaxies, gravity, and that classic doo magic turned all the way up from hopping around to blasting through space.
Let's launch into the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
And I realized I just had a link sitting here. You can change it over to the link, it's fine. Because it has a Reddit mark. We're not sponsored by Reddit. We can't use it.
Okay, give me a moment, you guys.
Sorry about that. So, you know what we didn't talk about for Hoppers? Our overall rating.
I give it a 9.
I give it a 10.7.
Damn.
Keep in mind, I used to work at a video store. So, I think that's a little bit of a big deal. We have to use that. Just keep it how it is. Keep it how it is. Don't move that.
Hold on.
You're gonna copy and paste the link and download the picture? You could download the picture. I chose this one because it was really cool. Sorry, we are working on getting the picture up because I fucked up. This one has Fox in it. Just paste the link in there and download it. You still have it copied. Control V. I think it does. Hold on. No, but it's got somebody else in it. That's important. It'll work. I thought it had Fox. It doesn't. But it has the other female that we need. So that will work just fine. So, since I messed up here, what's your overall rating on Super Mario Galaxy movie?
Okay.
So what's the overall rating?
Whoa.
Opposite way. Up. You gotta go up. A lot of up.
Not that much up.
Well, more than I thought. I'm sorry.
give it a 7.
Okay. 7's a nice number. I would say probably also a 7. What was your first reaction to the shift into a full galaxy setting? Did it feel bigger and more exciting than the past Mario movies?
I felt like the first movie was better.
That's fair.
Like, this one was good, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, like, I was anticipating more.
Okay. So, how did this movie handle the sense of scale? Like, did it actually feel like a really massive universe?
Yes.
That's good.
Like, they were going to different planets.
Which is
Or
odd.
worlds. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
and that worked out well. Which, by the way, segue. If you notice the little sad girl in the movie at the dinner table, I'm going to give some canon gaming information on the Mario Luigi family that I found out recently. That little girl is their nephew. Whoa. Their niece. I'm sorry. But it's not Luigi's, obviously. It's not Mario's. It's Dr. Mario's, because Dr. Mario is a different Mario. They named Mario twice. Because if you think about it, think of the Italian flag. You have red, white, and green. Red is Mario. Green is Luigi. And white is Dr. Mario.
But why would they name him?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
okay.
But
being Italian, that would annoy the fuck.
well, keep in mind, Italians are what? Large families. They're running out of names, so you're another Mario. That's fine.
But they only have 3 kids.
Maybe the dad was very smart, okay? So Dr. Mario could be like Mario the Third or Mario the Second. We don't know Dad's name.
So. True. Let's talk visuals.
Visuals, okay.
Did the space environments and gravity effects stand out or feel overwhelming?
They were a little overwhelming and also slightly like standoutish. Like it was a lot of color. And for people, I'm not saying for myself it was overwhelming, but like for people who are like very sensitive to like all different types of shit in their face at the same time, that would have been a lot.
Yeah. Like it was aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
But it was coming at you way too quickly.
Yes.
Like I love like galaxy design, like the blues, the purples, the pinks, the stars, like all of it.
Right.
But it can be a lot. And
if,
we need to kind of hurry up.
Yeah, if not done properly. And we can slide through this quick.
Which world or galaxy was the most memorable and why?
Bees.
Like that was different.
Bees.
Like that was different. I liked that.
Bees.
How did the movie balance action, humor, and heart?
I think it did it very well.
I would agree.
Especially with it being a kids movie.
Does this story feel like a natural evolution of Mario's world or more like a big visual spectacle?
It's a good continuation, but I want to see Dr. Mario now. Even though they're planning on Luigi's Mansion, I debunked it. I found it. I need it.
Okay. Which character had the best moments in the setting? Mario, Luigi, Peach, or someone else?
Baby Mario and Luigi.
That was hilarious. And
Yes.
having like freaking Yoshi be like the babysitter.
Until
Especially-
Yoshi turned into a baby. Or not Yoshi.
It was Toad.
Toad, yeah. Toad was babysitting them both.
Yeah, because Toad was trying to get like the baby fire gun thing that had originally turned them into babies. Like it
was fucking funny.
chaos.
So how did the movie use power-ups? Creative or just really a fan service?
I felt like it worked pretty well.
Yeah, I think they did that like fantastically.
Like they used it when necessary.
Yes, it wasn't overpowering.
Yes, I feel like in the first movie because they were trying to set everything up, and
They overused
when
it.
Peach was like kind of helping Mario kind of run through what we see in like the Mario video game when he like punches the
Doink,
blocks
doink, doink.
and gets the power-ups
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
to go against Donkey Kong.
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
I feel like it was a better progression with the power-ups in this film because he knew when and how to use them.
Na-na-na-na-na-na. Sorry.
Like the fire
Yeah.
when they went into the cave to
Yeah.
unclog the
smart.
pipe.
How did the movie show you the classic nostalgia of Nintendo? I fucked up.
Was there a moment that made you feel
Yeah.
that classic Nintendo nostalgia?
Yes, I fucked up.
Probably when Bowser Jr.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
was playing
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
the part in the game when Mario's like in the dungeon.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Like that was hilarious.
That's why I was using that noise. Do you think this opens for even bigger Mario stories, or do you think it's at its peak?
I think it opens up more.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. Like, I've already read their like Nintendo's like Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion. I want Dr. Mario.
Like, I feel like they've also set up for Princess Peach.
Yep. Princess Rosalina.
Like,
Fox. So
best power up of all time.
I would say fire because it has multiple uses.
Yeah, okay, I would agree. But I also like when Mario's head kind of turns into the drill because he can like,
Yeah.
especially if it's like concrete or like a harder substance.
Yeah.
He can slip under and kind of like sneak attack the bad guy from behind.
Oh yeah, definitely. So which power up gets way too much hype?
Probably when he like gets oversized or like really miniature because you expect that.
Yeah. And that one I feel gives very Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
So I didn't really care for that one. But all right, besties. We have covered a lot today. More than I expected, honestly.
I think I had some power questions for.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Oh.
Farther down
Okay.
the list, sweetheart. That's for when we do his filmography.
From Firestarter, the original,
And the remake.
to Silver Bullet,
Maximum Overdrive.